I look forward to sharing this with you this evening. We're going to touch on these four bases, I suppose. First of all, to clarify, what is a nutrigenomic? How can you biohack your brain? What's the point of difference between the product that I want to share about this evening and other products available? And once you know this knowledge, what will you do with it? So first of all, what is a nootropic? You may or may not have heard of it. I certainly hadn't a couple of years ago, and I'd never seen it in the stores. However, on the Coles shelves and Woolies shelves, you see those nootropic drinks there. They're basically a substance that enhances the cognition and memory facilities of learning. How do they work? Nootropics, they activate different chemicals in your brain called the neurotransmitters, producing different effects on your behavior and your mental capacities, enhancing your brain's abilities. As I was saying, enhancing the learning and the memory, also reducing mental fatigue and brain fog, as well as giving you mental energy, not just physical energy, but actual mental energy from the brain. They also assist in heightening a state of alertness and attention, enhancing your concentration or your focus. So why would you take nutrigenomics? Sorry, I keep saying nutrigenomics. Why would you take nootropics? The benefits are useful to all aspects of your life. Obviously, there's nutrition inside there. There's full of vitamins, magnesium, various different nutritions that help feed the brain, which when we feed the brain and we give ourselves that extra energy, we improve our health. We improve our abilities in sports, in creativity, in business, in social relationships, and so much more, because your brain is activated in a way that it wasn't before you took this nootropic drink. So can you biohack your brain? If you're not sure what biohack is, look it up, but it's basically just finding better ways to utilize it. And the truth is, with Axio, we really can, because it unlocks your brain's potential. It's an all-natural drink designed to deliver mental clarity, focus, and concentration without the caffeine or the jitters that the normal energy drinks that you hear about, or you would probably know about from previous. So we suggest that you say no to those energy drinks and say hello to nootropics. Say hello to Axio. We take a different approach to energy. And it's formulated to give your body as well as your mind that energy boost. So Axio delivers a wide range of benefits. We've mentioned some of them before. This is just a lovely list that shows you again the mental endurance and mental clarity that you receive when you drink an Axio. It helps the concentration and the memory retention, supports physical and mental energy, improved mood and general mental well-being, makes you more resilient to everyday stress, reduces your mental fatigue and brain fog, and maintains a nervous function, the nervous system. It also aids in synthesis of neurotransmitters. We have two types of flavor. We have the Axio Low Red Raspberry, which is literally no additional caffeine in the product whatsoever. There is some natural caffeine occurring from the green tea. And the Axio Dragon Fruit, which has got some additional caffeine added, only 40 milligrams. So all of the same basic products, but 40 milligrams of caffeine added. Now, a normal cup of coffee that you buy from the shop is anything between 60 and 80. So this is still less than a regular cup of coffee. However, it packs the punch of, I don't want to name those big energy drinks, but it packs a punch just like that. Here are some testimonials of our customers that talk about what has happened to them. I encourage you to take a screenshot of this because it's really, really interesting what people say. Because over and above all the things that we've mentioned, people are talking about less headaches, getting rid of migraines. And whilst we're not claiming to treat, cure, mitigate, or prevent any type of disease, this is what people are actually saying. People are saying that when they've dropped those other energy drinks and replaced them with our Axio, that they've ended up having better sleep, plenty of other benefits to be heard of. Something that's really close to my heart as I'm a mum is the results that we see in children. We have a Facebook group, and if you're not a part of that, I encourage you to ask the person who invited you to take a listen to this presentation if they could invite you to that group as well. We have so many beautiful testimonials from children themselves, or perhaps their carers or parents, showing the radical benefits. This particular picture over here shows a child. I'm not going to say her age, but on the left-hand side, you can see how she's been writing those words. And within 2 weeks of taking our Protandim NRF2, which is the nutrigenomics I spoke or mentioned earlier, and the Axio drink, just 2 weeks later, the incredible ability to make that change. And to me, that's just phenomenal and definitely worth sharing this information. Maybe you don't have children, but maybe you could share it with somebody who does. So what's the point of difference between Axio and other energy drinks? Well, first of all, our Axio is manufactured by our beautiful company, LifeVantage. We're a NASDAQ traded company. We are leaders in activation, and activation is not a supplement, but it is actually when we put some compounds together that activate certain pathways in the body. And as we've described earlier, how we activate those neurotransmitters in the brain. Over and above that, we have some brilliant other products at LifeVantage. We are based on our NRF2 activation Protandim, which is the very first product this company ever came up with 20 years ago. We've since launched the very first activation collagen product about a year ago in the US, in March in Australia and New Zealand. And sales are showing just how phenomenal that is. So as you can see there, LifeVantage has a proven track record. We're publicly traded, a safe business. You can trust the quality of these products that we produce. Another point of difference, obviously, is the health aspect of a nootropic drink such as Axio versus the high sugar, high caffeine products that are available, unbelievably so, just on the shelves of every single shop. And I'm sure most of us in our lives have gone to a point where we feel that afternoon slump, we grab that thing and we get the kick out of the caffeine and the sugar. But there's no doubt about the fact that we're doing ourselves a huge injustice with those products. In this slide, I'm showing you here, just besides the fact that we have got no added sugar, and those drinks can have anything from 30 to 60 grams of sugar per serving. Now, if you are any form of health expert, you probably know a lot more than the average Joe. But I think most people know that one serving of food or drink should not exceed 5 grams of sugar. That's quite topping it up. And this is 30 to 60 in one drink. So that's pretty dangerous. Besides the fact of all that sugar, look at those caffeine levels in those products. The Red Bull, sorry, you can't see that number there, but you can see the Monsters 320. The cocaine drink, okay, we don't get that. That's in the US. But these drinks are all high caffeine. And caffeine is a terrible thing for the brain. So our product has, as I said before, we either have the Axio Low, which has no added caffeine, or the Axio Dragon Fruit, which is only 40 milligrams of caffeine. So we're providing brilliant energy for the brain and the body without giving you that high sugar and high caffeine hit. And what comes after that? As high as you go, as low as you have to crash as well. So knowing these options now, what can you do? Well, to me, it's a no-brainer. And to my beautiful daughter, you can see it's about exactly the same. My whole family drinks these every single day. And for as little as $3 a drink, it's a whole lot better for your pocket and a whole lot better for your body to be drinking an Axio above any of the others. So test them out for yourself. Each box comes with 30 sachets, and there's the product prices for each of the countries. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I ask that you go and share this with somebody that you know. Try the products for yourself. Get back to the person who shared this with you if you're unsure about how to purchase. And if you haven't joined our Facebook group, do that as well. I appreciate your time, and I hope that you've learned something new today. Take care. Bye.